So I'm gonna start by saying this. I'm not religious. I don't believe in God. All right. So before we get into, oh, you're just chilling, you're mad, and I don't believe in God. But it's becoming apparently obvious that Christianity is the one religion that it's perfectly fine to openly mock and ridicule and hate on. So, Naughty Dog's co-president Neil Cuckman implies Intergalactic, the heretic prophet, will be an attempted takedown of Christianity. You never see anything about, about being Jewish or Islam or anything. Nope. Christianity is the only religion that is perfectly fine to shit all over. For no reason, really. Every religion has its fucking extreme side. So why is it only Christianity is the one that's fine to shit on? Because it's edgy and cool. Because Christian's bad. Again, I don't believe in God, but shitting on one religion, if you're going to shit on one religion, that's free game for everything else. But everyone's afraid to say anything about Islam. People are, I guess, people who are Jewish, and people are afraid to say that, but nope. Christianity, perfectly fine. And are these the same people about love and tolerance? Neil Cuckman, the co-president of Naughty Dog, recently shared new details about an upcoming Intergalactic, the Heretic prophet, and implied it would be an attempt to take down Christianity while making it clear that the game is about faith and religion. So, about faith and religion, what? How? Oh, faith and religion is stupid. In an interview with Hollywood writer Alex Garland, Cuckman first shared he's been working on the game for 4 years. He then stated it takes place 2,000 years in an alternate future that deviates in the late 80s, and we spent like years just coming up with a timeline and dealing with. I joke about with the team, oh, we made a game with The Last of Us Part 2. We made certain creative decisions that got us a lot of hate, and a lot of people love it. But a lot of people hate the game. So instead, let's just keep doing the things that people hate. I'm sure it'll work out in the end. So the joke is like, you know what? Let's make something that people won't care about, care as much about. Let's make a game about faith and religion. Cuckman continued to share, in this alternate history timeline, we've made this new religion that becomes pretty prominent. And then we spend years just building out this religion from the original prophet all the way out. How it gets like changed and sometimes bastardized and evolves over all these years. Huckman then alludes to it being about Christianity. He does so when Garland asks for him to confirm how far it takes place from the deviant timeline. You said 2,000 years. Coincidentally, 2,000 years? While Garland laughed, Cuckman smiles and affirms, coincidentally, 2,000 years. Uh-huh. He then said, and this whole religion takes place on the one planet, and then at point all communication stops from this planet, and you're playing a bounty hunter that's chasing her bounty, and she crash lands on this planet. Wasn't that the leak? Like, we went over some, like, crashes on the planet and stuff like that, and then like she has like an old friend or acquaintance of hers or someone she used to work with, and he turns out to be the bad guy, and because he's part of this cult or religion or whatever. Cuckman then shared what his goals with the game are. I really wanted to make a game about faith and religion, but also about just being lonely. So many of the previous games we've done, there's always an ally with you when you're talking. I really want you to be lost in a place that you're really confused about what happens here. Who are you? Who are you people? What's their history? And in order to get off this planet, again, no one has been heard from this planet for 600 years. So if you ever hope to have a chance to get off, you have to figure out what happened here. Cuckman would end this discussion saying, we still have a ways to go, but I'm kind of very excited to see. And again, these things are so complex, so big. There are so many people involved. I still don't know exactly what this thing is going to look like at the end. I have a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. I have an idea, but it's still evolving and changing as we're making it. Cuckman previously revealed back in December that the game's protagonist is Jordan A. Munn, who is a dangerous bounty hunter who ends up stranded in Semperia, a distant planet whose communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago. In fact, anyone who's flown to it hoping to unravel its mysterious past was never heard from again. Jordan will have to use all her skills and wits if she hopes to be the first person in over 600 years to leave its orbit. What else can one expect from his tribe? As usual, Christians will do absolutely nothing. This has been an ongoing trend since the 1960s. I recall that when Hollywood, run by the usual group, who you aren't allowed to name, came out with the blasphemous Last Temptation of Christ, there was a bit of grumbling, but nothing happened. They are so pathetic that Muslims in Europe are more aggressive at defending images of Jesus from degrading depictions in art. They have stormed galleries on a couple occasions, demanding that the art exhibits be removed. American Christians will continue to slurp up this kind of stuff, never wavering in their support for the ethnic state of the people that produces it. We got two more. And I'm just reading comments, so I don't want anyone to be stupid enough to fucking think these are words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm reading comments. Okay? Neil Cuckman is the sort of person who does no favors to those looking to discredit anti-Semitic right-wing tropes about a global Jewish conspiracy to undermine Western morality. Anyone with an IQ over room temperature can see that this is not a far-fetched claim. The global conspiracy part is questionable, but there is no doubt that members of a certain group of people have been the primary instigators, funders, and leaders of movements designed to undermine the civilization of the West. The open borders movement, radical third wave feminism, gay marriage, etc. Well, I mean, gay marriage is not that big of a deal. See, people think I'm like just a whole right winger. No, I don't care if, my brother is gay. I was the best man at his fucking gay wedding. When him and his boyfriend at the time came to me and asked me for a $500 freaking pet deposit so that they could get their apartment, yeah, gave it to them. I have right-leaning views and I have left-leaning views. I mean, I believe that marriage should be between two people. I don't care if it's a man-woman, man-man, woman-woman. I don't care. It's just two people. When you start doing the whole polygamy crap, it's like, oh yeah, husband and wife, and then the freaking husband's got a girlfriend and boyfriend, and then the freaking wife has got a boyfriend, husband, another husband, and it's just two people. It's just, why make things more complicated? But yeah, gay marriages and all that, yeah, it's not inherently evil. If people want to get married, it's just like everyone's been saying, keep it away from the kids, Let kids grow up and find out who they are on their own. That's really what all people have been saying. You can also see this in Eastern Europe, where the communist movement deliberately destroyed traditional social structures, shuttering churches, encouraging degenerate sexuality, making divorce readily available, forcing families into communal apartments. Just look at the leadership, the Hungarian communist movement, and you'll see something rather obvious. Again, it's like I said, I'm not religious. I do not believe in God. But the fact that Christianity is like the only religion, it seems like it's perfectly fine to openly mock. You see it all the times on the award shows. I think SNL just did a skit about doing that. The Olympics did something. It's just constantly mocking Christianity. But I mean, the fact is, none of these Christians in America do anything about it. So I guess it's like, well, we're not being stopped, so might as well just keep doing it. But this is par of the course for freaking Neil Cuckman. you know, and hooray, it's going to be about religion because that's what we want. Modern day crap. But modern gaming, you know, they think that there's this modern audience somewhere in the void. There's this modern audience that wants this kind of stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, let's just keep wasting hundreds of millions of dollars for this small niche group of people. And then when the game fails or doesn't sell well, they're like, oh my god, shocked Pikachu face. What went wrong? Well, we've been telling you what's been going wrong. Roxas. He's what's been going, no. Roxas is like, Grandpa, do not bring me into this. I'm sleeping over here, living my best life. Do not bring me into this. I'm sorry, Roxas. Roxas. For people who don't know, yes, my cat's name is Roxas. Like Kingdom Hearts 2, Roxas. That's how much I love the character. But, yeah. Things like this, I mean, video games, movies, comics, TV shows. You know, you see the mainstream media, the government. Christianity is the only religion you can openly shit on. No repercussions. No repercussions at all. Loving, tolerant left. Accepting everyone except for the Christians. So, but yeah, if this is what the game's going to be about. Sorry, Neil. I'm pretty sure people are tired of the force, you know, this kind of crap in games. Just make the game fun. No serious messaging, not, we're going to take down Christianity. Just give us a fun fucking game. Go back to making Crash Bandicoot or something. Like, seriously. Go back to your roots. Start working on games like that. I mean, because no matter how far in the future you get, Crash Bandicoot is always going to be a classic. And people will always be happy to see a Crash Bandicoot game. You know? You know? But, yeah, this... Again, modern politics, modern gaming. What do you expect? But that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.